Good afternoon. My name is Natalie, and I'm one of the peer service coordinators at MVPN here in El Paso.
Hi, I'm Shalia, and I am the other peer service coordinator.
So we are just going to talk base a little bit about MVPN, what it consists of, some of our groups, and some of the resources that we can help you with. So MVPN is affiliated of service members, veterans, and their families. We do dedicate our time in assisting with any resource assistance that they might need, training volunteers, and recruiting volunteers. So now I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Shalia so she can discuss some of the groups that we have to offer.
Right, thank you, Natalie. So like she stated that we do train volunteers. Our volunteers are the ones that actually facilitate our peer support groups. So they're not led by us. They're led by either service members, veterans, or family members that have put aside their time to lead these groups. So one of the groups that we offer is a group called Haven. Haven stands for Harassment, Assault, Violence Ends Now. It's our MST support group, military sexual trauma. So anybody that's a survivor of sexual assault or sexual abuse is able to attend these groups. Prior to COVID, we used to meet in person. It was confidential, so the location and the time, the date, all that was confidential. Other than being on the flyer as far as advertising we had this group, no other information was on there other than my email address for you to request information for it. Now that we moved online, the information is on there, but you still have to email me to gain entrance into this group. So you're still vetted. So as far as the topic, obviously, it's an open topic. They might not go into detail as far as their assault or whatever. It's pretty much however they feel comfortable because it is online. But mainly they're just there for each other, just to encourage each other, but it's not as confidential as it was when it was in person. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I put that out there. Another group that we offer is our MOS group, which is members of strong survivors. That is for anybody that's experienced a loss in their life. It could be your spouse, your dependent, just anything. We just want to make sure you know that you're not alone. So that's what our MOS group is for. Another group we have is our Yarnaholics. I'm gonna make sure I get that out right. Yarnaholics. That's our crochet group. It's a really good group. Some people think, okay, what is crocheting going to do for me? You'll be amazed that when you're active, using your hands and stuff, it helps to relieve a lot of stress, anxiety, just PTSD or whatever, because you're talking, you're active with your hands, you start relieving a lot of, you just end up, you might end up even talking about some of the stuff that you experienced. So that's a really good group to be into. Another group we have is Pathfinders, which is our general peer support group. No topic is off limits. They don't have a set agenda. So you can go in there, you could talk about your past military experience. You can talk about the weather. You can talk about just anything. It just depends on how you're feeling that day. A lot of times they can be in there just laughing and kikiing, and the next minute they're talking about, what, I had a bad day, or, my spouse did this. It just depends on how you're feeling. So that's a really good group to be into. We have Right Answers, which is a journaling group, journaling meditation group. So again, same thing with the crocheting. You might not be able to talk about some of the trauma you've been through, but you might feel that, just writing it out is a way for you to release some of that tension and anger or stress you've been dealing with. So that's another great group to be into. We have Design in Mind, which is our art group, art group. So same principle. You might not be able to talk about some of the stress you've been dealing with, or you might not have an outlet. So that's a good way to get, all that frustration you're feeling out just by working with your hands, doing different type of art stuff. So that's another group that we offer. I think those are the only groups we have at this time. We're always working on developing new groups. So Natalie's going to cover on how you can become a volunteer if you're thinking right now, I have a great group in mind. So she's going to tell you how you can become a volunteer with us.
Thank you, Shalia. So if
You're
you are interested in becoming a volunteer, a volunteer with us, sorry, it's because my thing is all delayed. Okay. If you're interested in becoming a volunteer with us, you will have to go through our basic certification training. And we do have those scheduled for every other Thursday, but we are flexible. If you need another day, a different time, we are flexible with that. It's not an all-day training. It is about 4 to 5 hours, so you'll be in and out quick in the morning. We also ask that you fill out our volunteer forms, and we also ask that you go through a simple background check free of charge. And so if you do decide to join with us, we would be so grateful to have you. You can start your own group, you can do one-on-one, like a battle buddy. And so if you are interested, go ahead and reach out to us. Our information will be posted as well. And Shalia, if you want to add anything else.
Yep. So like she had covered some of the things that MVPN does. I just want to kind of reiterate reiterate what we do, like the community resources. So people call us, needing information on utilities or rental assistance or something like that. They might call us and we will look up other community agencies that provide it. It could be anything from food pantries, rent. I'm trying to file a claim or something like that. We make sure we stay on top of other organizations in the community so we can provide that for them. And like she said, the peer support, our volunteers are trained to provide that. So let's just say you're on your own and you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure you know that we're here to have your back. So that's what our volunteers are here for. And you establish how often y'all contact each other because you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? The same way when you was in the military, you had your battle buddies, you still have battle buddies within MVPN. So that's what we're here for. So that's just some of the things that we do. There's so much more, but become a volunteer and find out. So just wanted to do this quick video to express what MVPN does. And we have more sit reps coming for you throughout the next following months. So make sure you follow us on our Facebook page and learn more. You have anything else?
No, thank you.
Thank you.